Hello Pisces, and welcome to your monthly reading for November. These are general readings, so they may not resonate with all of you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it does resonate, feel free to leave a comment down below, as well as hit that like and subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated. At the end of the reading, I will pull a card from the Oracle of Fairies for you, so make sure you stick around for that. Alright, let's dive right on into it. Some cards for Pisces energy in November, please. This is you. This is what crosses you, or your challenge for November. Your conscious energy. Your unconscious energy, your past, your future, your attitude towards a situation, the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, your hopes and fears, and the possible outcome of the situation. Alright, very interesting. So just a quick overview before we get into the clarifications, Pisces. For your energy for the month of November, you get the Five of Wands. So some feelings of conflict, maybe feeling a little conflicted inside, or dealing with some conflict with some people in your life. What's crossing you is the Page of Swords. So it seems like this is a conflict with communication, or a conflict with how you think about things, but we'll clarify. In your conscious energy, you get the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you think you have a lot of mental clarity, you've gained some mental clarity in some sort of situation, like a mental breakthrough. For your unconscious energy, you get the Five of Cups. So a feeling of loss, of grief, of sadness here, that I feel like is kind of lingering deep within you, that you're not really paying any attention to, or kind of avoiding feeling. For your past, you get the Temperance card. This could represent a Sagittarius, or just kind of a moment of peace, of balance, of kind of doing things in moderation in the past. For your future, you get the Ace of Cups, so an overwhelming sense of love. It could be self-love, or just giving a lot of love to the people around you. Your cup is kind of overflowing. For your attitude towards the situation, in the month of November, you get the Emperor, so kind of feeling large and in charge, being very direct, wanting structure and stability, maybe very regimented, wanting things to go exactly your way. For the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of, you get to the Knight of Swords. There's a whole lot of air energy in this reading so far, so I don't know if you're dealing with an air sign, but there's a sense of being very direct. Also, people may be being very direct with you as well, or someone may want to kind of come at you with some information or bring something to your attention, and they may do it very kind of, I wouldn't say aggressively, but they're like wanting to charge at you with this, but I don't know if they are going to, but we'll clarify. For your hopes and fears, you get the Death card, so wanting transformation, rebirth, kind of a new beginning, kind of putting to rest the old you and becoming a new, better version of yourself. For the possible outcome of the situation, you get the Star card. This could represent an Aquarius in your life, but overall just like a sense of positivity, of inspiration, feeling very inspired, kind of wishes coming true. So it's great energy, great way to end the month of November. But let's start with the clarifications with that Five of Wands. Why is the Five of Wands here for Pisces energy in November, please? Okay. Interesting. Alright. So for the Five of Wands, you get the Five of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're really conflicted over some decision that you have to make in November. I don't know if this is, not sure if this is a decision that you're having to make with somebody. It seems like you may be procrastinating on this, making this decision because you are so conflicted over it, kind of keeping that blindfold on, maybe deciding between two kind of good options or maybe two options that aren't the greatest. So kind of struggling with that. But let's clarify the Page of Swords. Sorry, that's my doggo. Let's clarify the Page of Swords for what's crossing you in November. Pisces. Why is the Page of Swords here for Pisces? Okay. So, for the Page of Swords, you get the Empress, the Eight of Swords, the Hierophant. Okay. I feel like you're wanting to communicate to somebody that you are kind of feeling trapped or thinking that you're trapped in this role of being, I want to say caretaker, but the nurturer of everybody else. Feels like maybe if you're a mother, you have like that motherly energy about you. If not, kind of feeling like that's your role and you're stuck in it and there's no way of getting out of that, which is interesting. Kind of wanting to get out of this stereotypical, like, tried and true path, maybe a little bit uncomfortable with how much you've conformed to society's standards and feeling trapped in that bubble, and wanting to become curious about, what else you are capable of doing and what you want to do. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords here for your conscious energy, Pisces. Okay. For the Ace of Swords, you get the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you had, or you are going to have a really big kind of mental breakthrough about something that really inspires you, something that you feel, your heart feels really called to. And it seems like it happens very quickly. You kind of step into this like creative mindset of wanting to create something for yourself, maybe contribute something to society that's very artistic in a way. But at the same time, with the Queen of Cups, still showing love to the people around you and people that you care about. I feel like that's really your strength, and you feel like that is your strength, and maybe wanting to offer those services or that gift that you have to other people. At the same time, though, you kind of feel trapped by that energy. I don't know if it's on like a smaller scale now, and you kind of want to see where it can grow. Like if you're only taking care or nurturing the people that are tied closely to you, and you kind of want to bring that energy into the outside world, if that makes sense. But let's clarify the Five of Cups for your unconscious energy, Pisces. Why is this here for you? Okay. For the Five of Cups, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Queen of Swords. Okay. So I don't know if you are still grieving from the loss of a past relationship that you thought was really going to work out, or if you're still in this relationship and you're kind of hiding the fact that it's not as good as it previously was, or I feel like there's some truth that you are trying to reveal to yourself, but kind of still hiding from it at the same time. If you're in this relationship, it still kind of feel like alone. feel like there's some communication that needs to happen to whoever you are associated with in order to get to the bottom of that. Five of Pentacles just popped out there, so maybe you're kind of feeling a little, like left out in the cold within this. Feeling like you don't have anybody to, like everybody relies and depends on you, kind of maybe emotionally, so you feel like you can't go to anybody with your own problems. Let's clarify the Temperance card for your past. This is here for Pisces past. Okay. For the Temperance card, you get the Hanged Man, the King of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. Yeah. I feel like you were waiting to do something. I want to say procrastinating, but intentionally waiting, trying to view things from a different perspective. Seemed like you had a good financial standing at that point, or you're waiting for a good financial standing in order to make plans for something. Maybe taking little baby steps towards it, but not, going full throttle in the past. That's interesting. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups for your future energy. Okay. For the Ace of Cups, you get the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Temperance card. Very similar energies, I feel like. Again, wanting a new beginning, wanting that passionate feeling again, kind of wanting to feel, spontaneous and kind of alive. Evaluating your options. It feels like there's a lot of options that are being presented to you in the future here. But again, you're trying to be very, with the Temperance card, being very cautious to not overdo something. So doing things in moderation. You may be dipping your toe in certain areas, but not, jumping in the pool completely, if that makes sense. Let's clarify the Emperor for your attitude towards the situation. Okay. For the Emperor, you get the Hermit, the Page of Pentacles, the Star card. Okay. I feel like you're really doing some inner work and trying to evaluate some of your thoughts and ideals, kind of why you feel this need or this wanting energy to always be the one in charge. You're kind of learning a lot about yourself in this process, kind of being afraid of releasing control. But at the same time, that is also kind of what you want. So it's a little conflicting there. And maybe why the Five of Wands is your theme kind of for the month. So afraid of releasing control, but at the same time, that's what you want. That's kind of evaluating, looking within and trying to figure out why that is. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords for the energy that surrounds you and you may not be aware of. Okay. Excuse me. For the Knight of Swords, you get the High Priestess, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Okay. I feel like deep down you have your intuition is really strong, and it leads you to a lot of mental clarity at the same time. There's a sense of community around you. Also good financial standing. I don't know if there is some truth that you need to tell to somebody, or if somebody is feeling a very strong urge to come up to you and tell you something that you need to know or that they want you to know, that they may have been kind of keeping hidden for a little while, but something that your intuition kind of already knows, if that makes sense. Let's clarify the death card for your hopes and fears in November. This is the death card here for Pisces. Okay. For the death card, you get the Seven of Wands, the Strength, the Three of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like although you want this change, this transformation, rebirth, you may also kind of at the same time be resisting it because you are maybe slightly afraid of change. And you know that it is going to take a lot of strength, a lot of courage, bravery to look within and figure out what things are no longer serving you, what values, ideals are kind of no longer align with what you want. You may also kind of need some help in this process. May be afraid of asking for that help, or afraid that people may be unwilling to assist you in that. There's some collaboration here with the Three of Pentacles. That's why I'm saying that. So maybe it's a change that needs to happen within some sort of collaboration, and some other people may be resistant to that. Let's clarify the Star card for the possible outcome for you, Pisces. Wow, okay. So for the Star card, you get the Six of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups. Very interesting. Emotional fulfillment, feeling inspired. It's almost kind of like a sense of returning to simpler times, returning to familiarity, a sense of family. That kind of brings you back to like feeling very like your imagination can wander and you can daydream for hours on end. I feel like that's what you love, and I feel like that's your outcome in November. Six of Cups, some say, may also represent a soul connection, so maybe just strengthening that bond a little bit more, and maybe starting a family, possibly. It's a great energy. It's wonderful. Let's get a card from the Oracle of Fairies for you to close it out. What do the fairies want Pisces to know in November, please? Solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. I'll read a little bit from here for you, and then we'll end the reading there. If any of you are ever interested in these cards, I have a description for, I have a link for them in the description box below. So sometimes when we think of being alone, it can bring a fear of feeling lonely or melancholy, as we often associate being alone with these feelings. Here's the good news. It really is okay to be alone, being comfortable in your own skin and in your own beautiful company. How free does this make you feel to know this? Tuning into the deep places within, where our inner treasures reside, can be a profound and enlightening experience. The spiritual essence of this experience is peace, peace within and without. Experiencing true peace is also something that can only happen when we spend precious time in solitude, in contemplation or meditation, even if it's for only a few minutes each day. Right, that is all I have for you for the month of November, Pisces. I really hope this helped, and have a wonderful rest of your day.